Good morning, my YouTube viewers. It is Palestine here. Welcome to my channel. I wasn't sure if I was going to make a video today because I thought, well, what can you make a video on? Because in the last video I made, I talked about my mother falling and hitting her head and breaking her neck and being in the ICU. And I thought, well, I can't make another video because in the last video they said that she was going to have an operation. And I thought, well, I may as well go ahead and wait until she has the operation to make the video. But then I thought about it and I thought, well, I can talk about what I've been trying to do to take my mind off my worries. So yesterday, after I made the video and I uploaded it, I went to work and I worked my 3.5 hours, and then I went home and I got home at 2, and then I had this information because I want to be able to apply for a certain benefit that is not means tested. And what I would like to do is, because my boyfriend has to carry my shopping for me, so I can't carry my shopping, or somebody has to carry my shopping for me, so I can't carry my shopping. I can only carry one small carrier bag. I can carry my shoulder bag and one small carrier bag. I can't carry anything else. And what I wanted to do with this benefit that's not means tested is I wanted to be able to pay for the bus pass for the person that goes shopping with me and pays and carries my shopping, because I can't carry it. And I can carry one small bag. That's it. My shoulder bag on my shoulder and one small bag. And then in addition to that, my boyfriend helps me clean my apartment. He cleans my bathroom, which I don't ask him to do, and he vacuums my floors, and he makes my bed for me, and he helps me to change the sheets on the bed. And if I have to get the mold off the walls, he helps me get the mold off the walls. If I have to clean the windows or something, he helps me do that. And I want to be able to pay my boyfriend to help me clean my house, because I can't really do it. I could do it. It would be really hard for me to do it, but I could do it. But I want to be able to pay my boyfriend to clean my house. So I want to pay for the bus pass for the person that goes shopping with me, and I want to pay for the person that helps me clean my house. So those are the two things that I would like to use this means tested benefit on. So yesterday when I came home, I phoned up the DWP and I had to give them all this information. And then when I was on the phone, my autistic friend came, and it just so happened that he had lots of food this week that I got for him, and there wasn't enough food for him to put in his rucksack. So he just kind of like makes himself at home. And so he went into this bag I've got of bags, and he saw that I had a Harrods bag, because no, I haven't always been destitute, and I have been to Harrods. And he saw that I had a Harrods bag. And so, you know what? Because he has this obsession about me middle class, he took my Harrods bag. So now I haven't got a Harrods bag anymore, because my autistic friend took it, because he's not middle class, but he believes he's middle class. If he was middle class, he wouldn't be coming onto a council estate and taking food from a destitute woman. But he doesn't see that logic. He believes he's middle class. And so he also has this woman who's the head of modern languages at the university in the town I live in, and she takes him out every weekend and wines him and dines him and pays for him to stay in hotels and pays for his dinner and stuff. And believe me, he's not a looker. but she's even less of one. So because she takes him out every weekend and wines him and dines him, pays for him to stay in hotels, and buys him presents and shops and stuff like that. He has this belief that he's middle class, but he's not middle class. A middle class man would not come onto a council estate and take food from a destitute woman. Anyway, so he took my Harrods bag. So now I no longer have a Harrods bag because my autistic friend took it. And then he stayed close to 2 hours. And then I told him about the situation with my mother. But obviously I didn't go into the detail that I went in my video. And I told him that, basically I couldn't go to the States to see her. One, my passport's expired. They will let me into the United States, but they won't let me leave. 2, I can't get insurance because my health is so poorly. 3, my family is not interested in me. They're not interested in putting me up. So that means I would have to stay in a hotel, and that's even more expense that I don't have. And my autistic friend, he was nice about it. And even though he took my Harrods bag, he did say he wasn't expecting me to go. And then so he wanted me to look at this picture because he has this friend in this autistic group that he goes to. And this friend is being scammed by somebody on Facebook. And then so my autistic friend now, after this friend's been being scammed for a year, now my autistic friend has decided that he wants to do something about it. So he used my really old 6-year-old computer, and he was getting really irritated and really agitated because my computer wouldn't work as fast as he wanted it to work. But what I managed to do, even though I've never done anything like this before, I managed to take the Facebook picture. We got onto Facebook. Fortunately, like with my boyfriend, one time my boyfriend must have been using Facebook on my computer because Facebook automatically came up with my boyfriend's account. And then so my autistic friend is my boyfriend's friend on Facebook, but he's not my friend on Facebook. He has such a low opinion of me, he doesn't even want to be my friend on Facebook. And then I took this, and then we went on to this friend that's being scammed. And then we went on to the Facebook page of this person that's scamming him. And I was able to do a snip and snip the picture of this person on the Facebook page. And then we were able to go onto a free site where you can check the origin of the picture. So we went on to this free site because I'm not paying anything, and we found the origin of the picture was like an Italian, I don't think it was an Italian dating site. I think it was dating for money. That's a nice way to say it because I don't want to get people complain about me. So a nice way to say it is dating for money. And it was an Italian dating for money site. And then so my friend decided that he took all this information down on his iPhone because he's got an iPhone. And the reason why he has an iPhone is because his girlfriend, he wants to have the same iPhone as his girlfriend. So if he's got problems with his iPhone, she can help him with it. And then we found out, and then he's going to, on Wednesday night when he goes to his autistic social group, he's going to tell this guy, well, if this woman's been scamming him for a year, why is he waiting a year to do anything about it? Because he's been sending this person money as well, because this girl was saying she didn't have any money for food. So he's sending this person money, and he was supposed to meet the person twice, and she never phoned up. So he's being taken for a ride. But if this has been going on for a year, why is my autistic friend now wanting to do something about it? But again, I don't go to that autistic group. Number one, I'm not autistic. And two, even if I was autistic, I wouldn't go because it's in another town. And I haven't got the time. I've got enough on my plate as it is. And then my boyfriend came. My boyfriend spoke to my autistic friend. And he said, oh, there's a lot of bread. And my autistic friend said, yes, I eat a lot of bread. So he was happy to get all the things that I got him. But he didn't get the potatoes. He says he eats a lot of bread. Because my autistic friend doesn't eat fruit and he doesn't eat vegetables. And that's probably one of the reasons why his health isn't very good. But it's better than mine, I might like to add. And then after that, we had some chicken that we got from the handout. And then we went to the temple, because there's a Sikh temple in our neighborhood. And so I met my dyslexic friend. So we had something to eat at the Sikh temple. And at the Sikh temple, it's really strange because it is a subculture within a culture. It's a little Indian haven within the east side of the town I live in, because they speak Punjabi, because they're Sikhs. They speak Punjabi. Everything is in Punjabi. All the writing is in Punjabi. And it's in English too. And all the food is food that they've made in the temple. And you can go in there and get some food to eat. But it's Indian food. You're not going to get chicken and chips or fish and chips or anything like that. It's Indian food. And so so we went in there to get some food because my dyslexic friend, his home, his life is appalling. So he goes to the temple and eats at the temple because they give you food at the temple. And then so we went and had something to eat, although for me, it's foreign food for me. It's Indian food, you know. It's not Western food, not at all. And so I have to ask him, I have to say, do you have anything that's not very spicy? Because I can't eat their really spicy food because it's really spicy. And then so we went upstairs to the prayer room, and there's somebody upstairs, and he's saying prayers the whole time. And the reason why is because there's a festival going on. And then when there's a festival going on, they're saying prayers the whole time. And then the thing is when we went into the temple yesterday, the festival, my dyslexic friend said that the festival is like Christmas. For them, it's like Christmas. And then so we did some prayers, and then we went home, and he said, well, what do you want to do? I said, well, we can go back to my place. So we went back to my place, and I tried to do some studying. I just got a tiny little bit of studying done. And then it was 7 o'clock, and it was time to go to this place called Risk, where they were having a meeting about boundaries. And that's another issue in itself, because there's this lady that's saying that my autistic friend, no, my dyslexic friend, doesn't have any boundaries. And she wanted us to go to the meeting, and then she wanted my dyslexic friend to go to the meeting, and she went to the meeting, and she didn't. So she was there with another guy, and she said that she wanted to attend the meeting, and she didn't even stay half an hour, and she had to leave. And then so by that time I was tired because I didn't get any rest at all. And I told my boyfriend, I said, I'm really tired. I want to go home. I said, I don't mind if you want to stay and talk, but I just want to go home. But I ended up staying anyway. And so we got home around 10, and then my dyslexic friend, he lives close to where my boyfriend's flat is. And then washed my hair last night, and then went to bed, and then got up this morning. Since I didn't get to study very much last night, got up this morning 6:30, started studying. So I studied enough on my data science where I can make a data science video this afternoon when I get home from work. And then I had to get ready for work, start the day all over again, make breakfast, make tea, wash dishes, brush my teeth, put my clothes on. And here I am now. So basically, I've been staying busy I would say busy anyway, but to try to take my mind off my problems. And my problems are that my mom, who didn't even want me anyway, who even tried to give me away and nobody wanted me, is now broken her neck in ICU in the hospital. And I feel bad about it. I feel bad because I can't get over there to see her, to support her, because I'm living here in the UK destitute. And one of the reasons, it's not the only reason, but it's one of the reasons, is because my mom didn't want me anyway. She even tried to give me away and nobody wanted me. And my childhood was full of neglect and abuse. And that's one of the reasons why I ended up in the UK. And then I spoke about that in my video yesterday. So if you want to watch the video that I made yesterday, we'll go into more detail about what my mom did and what my former employer, Foster Wheeler, did to leave me in this state where I can't go to the States. I've not got a passport. My passport's expired. I can't get insurance because my health is poor. And my family is not interested. They wouldn't put me up. So I'd have to stay in a hotel and pay for my transportation if I went there. So I'm upset about that. And I'm also upset about my mom. Apparently, my brother has gotten involved. But he doesn't speak to me. He sent my sister a message, but he doesn't send me any messages. And so my brother has gotten involved. My brother said that he spoke to the doctor in the ICU, and the doctor in the ICU said that my mother is going to have a very long recovery. Well, she's 84. So just how long is this recovery going to be? And I'm just trying not to think about it. I got some messages yesterday on Facebook Messenger. My mom's friend never replied to my message where I asked for her number. So I guess she doesn't want me to have her number. I mean, I got the number from my sister, but I don't want to put it in my contacts unless she says that I can have her number. And then, so now my brother is involved. He's talking to the doctors in the ICU, and the operation is going to be today at 1 o'clock, but we're about 5-6 hours ahead. So it's not going to be till 7 o'clock. So it's not going to be till later that she has the operation. But apparently my mother is responsive, and so she can squeeze your hand. But she must be in a terrible state because she's on a ventilator, because her windpipes and everything were swollen from all the medication and everything else that she's on, that she couldn't breathe. So they had to put her on a ventilator. I don't know if they gave her a tracheotomy, or what, because you can put somebody on a ventilator to give them a tracheotomy, or you can stick the tube through their nose. So I don't know exactly how she's on the ventilator. And but anyway, because being on a ventilator is not a good experience. So when you're on a ventilator, they sedate you. So my mom's on a ventilator, probably being sedated, but she can squeeze your hand. So that's it. That's it for my day yesterday and today, telling you what I've been doing to stay busy, to take my mind off my problems. And I haven't told people at work what's happened because I don't want them to know, because they would judge me. They would say, well, why can't you go see your mother, blah, 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 blah. But they don't know. They have no idea my problems because they never cared enough about me to find out what my problems were. So I just sit there and be quiet and do my work and not say anything to them unless they speak to me, because I found out that because of the way I've been treated in the past, it's best for me to keep it just professional. So that concludes this video. You know what I've been doing to stay busy, to try not to think about my problems. And you know the status of my mother, that she's in ICU. She's going to have the operation today. She's on a ventilator and she can squeeze your hand. So I won't get to see her. I've already told my mother. I told her last year, at least a year ago, that I couldn't attend her wedding. Sorry, I couldn't attend her funeral. And the reason why I couldn't attend was the reasons why I've stated, is because I haven't got a passport, haven't got any money, I can't get insurance, and nobody in my family is interested in putting me up. So she already knows I can't attend her funeral. I've told her that. So that's it for this video. Sorry it hasn't been more positive. I just tried to update you on what I've been doing to stay busy, to keep my mind off my problems, and also update you on my mother's health. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. And I will be making another video when I find out about how this operation went. Thank you again.